Hey everyone, today I wanted to go over the new and exciting news if you're a PC player of Monster Hunter Rise or Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. And that is because today we have a direct confirmation from both Capcom and Nvidia that yes indeed, both Monster Hunter Rise and Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak are now going to be part of GeForce Now. So essentially it's coming to a brand new platform, the cloud. So I know a lot of people don't necessarily feel like cloud gaming is up to snuff still in 2023, but of course if you do have a pretty good internet connection, you know that the cloud pretty much works relatively well. Still not the same as, having stuff in your hard drive directly playing off of, your system or PC or whatever the case is. But of course, depending on your connection, it can be a somewhat viable option to a lot of people in the modern age, especially with pretty good internet speeds. Their official post in the official Monster Hunter Twitter account, link in the description below. They just simply mentioned that Monster Hunter Rise and Sunbreak are coming to Nvidia GeForce Now, which connects to your existing Steam account and lets you stream the game via the cloud, so you can keep the hunt going across devices whenever or however you'd like. Remember, this is just talking about the PC Steam version of the game. Therefore, those brand new players who just may have picked it up on PC Windows, which are tied to the Xbox and PC versions of the games, those are still just on Monster Hunter Rise, and that's still not part of Nvidia GeForce Now. It will be interesting eventually if those versions will be part of the cloud, and therefore maybe crossplay could be enabled in that format. We'll just have to wait and see. Now, basically, all you need to know is that if you don't want to play through your computer, maybe you're at a friend's house, maybe you want to play on your phone or whatever the case is, and you're just streaming it through the cloud, if you have good enough internet, once again, I have to reiterate that that is just how the cloud works. You need to have good internet. Therefore, you might be able to have access to your games, and that's how this entire GeForce experience works. Now, officially, you can access this for free. They have like a free program version where you are pretty much just having access to the standard gaming servers, a basic rig, what they consider maybe a 2070 or something. The performance will most likely be capped at like 1080p 60, but you'll have like 1 hour sessions. That's about as much as you can play. But then they have like paid systems where like if you pay for like 1 month it's $9.99, if you pay for 6 months it's like $49.99, and they give you like ray tracing. They give you access to priority servers, 6-hour sessions, 1080p 60, and they have like ultimate, which is like $20 a month or $100 for 6 months, and they quote unquote give you access to a computer that might be running on a 4080 with ray tracing, exclusive access to faster servers, 8-hour sessions, up to 4K, up to 120. The game can run more than 120 on your normal PC. So therefore their paid setup seems to be offering at the very least top-end experience, but it does cost you, whether if you choose to do it for free. And I think a lot of people use Nvidia GeForce for free, mostly because they're using it on their phone. I don't necessarily think most people are using GeForce Now to play cloud games on their PC, unless they have like a relatively thin and light laptop. Maybe that'll be the one way I could see them doing that. For most people, I think they're just using this stuff on like a Steam Deck, a tablet, or a phone. I can't really see people using this stuff on their computer, but what do I know? I don't particularly sign up to cloud experiences, even though I have Game Pass Ultimate, and I still don't necessarily use the cloud that much. So certainly that is something worth considering if you are playing the game on the PC Steam side of things, to consider that it is now officially available through the cloud, and Capcom is going to be fully supporting the game in that format. Saves will still be saved through the cloud backups and all of that. So for those PC Steam players who have complained about maybe losing a save, maybe this is one extra way for you to be able to back up your saves in a different format if you don't want to have a manual backed up save every 10 hours or so, which I think is the best way for you to be able to have extra options. If your game gets corrupted, you have extra versions of that save, so you don't necessarily feel like you're losing too much ground if that is what you ended up doing. But that's about all the information that I have for you guys today. Once again, Monster Hunter Rise and Sunbreak are now available on Nvidia GeForce Now, which is just cloud gaming, and it's becoming the future, and it's the present. and you can't escape it. It's just going to be the way that it's going to be. I know Stadia wasn't successful, but there were plenty of issues with Stadia where, you know, it seems like Nvidia GeForce Now is just kind of chugging along and no one's really paying attention to it in the same way that they did with Stadia. And at the same time, like I said, you have Game Pass Ultimate offering cloud gaming already. I know PlayStation Premium Ultimate Plus, whatever the hell that thing is called, I know that has like streaming as well through like PS3 games. So, you know, whether it is that's an option that's viable for you based on your internet connection, it's still up in the air, but you know, it's always good to have more options. If you're brand new to my channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, hit the bell to receive notifications when the videos go up, and as always, thank you so much for watching. See ya.